Ladies and gentlemen, you've tuned in to what could be one of the most impactful live streams of your entire life. You may be thinking to yourselves, what could he possibly be doing? The answer to which may shock and surprise you. You won't believe number 10. One day, on the beautiful ARK, we were chilling like homies when a great disturbance occurred. Time travel. It's me, Master Chief, and I'm here to tell you about a new invention I had. Time travel, where we go deep into the future and we steal technology and use it in our current timeline, destroying the entire multiverse as we know it. And I've done just that today. I looked into the future and I saw things. I saw grand things. Such as, but not limited to, new vehicles, new weapons, all kinds of stuff. And I was like thinking to myself, I was like, if I could take one thing from the far-flung future, where my armor looks different and the aliens look different, and there's no real explanation for any of it, mind you, I thought, what could I take? Well, I'll show you. I'll show you exactly what I would take. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are ready. This is a big surprise. This is actually not that crazy, but I'm totally hyping it up. Oh yeah. The beauty, the grace. Better than the police scarab. Better than the gaming chair even. This is real. This is happening right now. This is in Halo 3. Now you might be wondering, Rejected, it was only off stream for one day. There's no way he actually made the Mantis in Halo 3. Doubt, Cap, no doubt. There is simply no way. My brother in Christ, you have not created the whole Mantis. You might be thinking to yourself, wrong. You are wrong. Ugh. You're joking, right? Not right. I am not joking. This is actually the whole ass Mantis in Halo 3, baby. Let's fucking go. Is it the whole shebang? Just about. It's just a stock image, guys. I was just kidding. I was just messing with you. It's totally just a stock image. Oh yeah, you can do this too. You can step on stuff. I think I just stepped on a grenade. Never before has the technology presented itself to us, but here on a Halo 3 campaign mission, there is nothing. Teabag, alright. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Halo 3's engine was not designed to handle this at all. This was not supposed to work, but it works now because I set it to work. Can you charge the missiles? Not currently. So this is not even completely finished, but it's mostly finished. And it works good enough to where I'm like, you know what? I fucking love this thing. I gotta show everybody. I gotta like let them know what this is. Mickey with the $5 super chat. Thank you. This is both crazy and cursed. I love it. Good work, Chad. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words and that super chat. Now, before I turn on my webcam and we go deep into today's modding endeavors and we talk about all kinds of stuff, I'm gonna go pour some creamer in my coffee. So give me 30 seconds, and while I go get it, please enjoy the view of this beautiful Mantis as it stomps around. God, it looks so good. Ah! Mantis stream. Let's begin. Now, a lot of you might be asking yourselves, Rejected, why the hell did you make a Mantis? Aren't you working on a Forge mod? Well, it's twofold, you see. On one hand, I am working on a Forge mod. And on the other hand, sometimes I just like to do stuff that I want to do because it's fun. And that can often have very cool results that can actually improve said Forge mod. Such as, but not limited to, a working Mantis in Halo 3. Destruction model? Not yet. So what I'm going to do for the destruction model for this, for now anyway, is this thing is just going to, it's going to have like light on fire and just have some temporary effects so that people know that it's taking damage. But later on in the future, I'll make it so when this thing gets destroyed, it'll actually like break off parts and it'll have like bent metal and all kinds of stuff, probably pulled from Halo 4, and it should work pretty good. But does it teabag? Okay, so this is one of those things where Halo 3 does not actually support all the stuff that it needs for the Mantis to work. So, fun fact, when when 343 was developing Halo 4, they knew they needed the Mantis to change stuff. Right? They needed to go into the code of the game to make stuff possible. One of the things that you cannot do as a as driving a biped like this is you cannot melee. I'm pressing the melee button right now. I cannot melee. Yap yap, Halo Halo. Eddie, you should see Green Knights, yap yap. He modded yap yap into Halo. It was beautiful. How hard would it be to make the Mega Mantis? Not that hard, I don't think. There's an amazing technology called... Oh, let me turn things on here real quick. Let's switch over to that webcam view. And how y'all doing today? I'm a little unkempt today, but don't worry about it. So, the Mega Mantis is actually now very feasible. The reason being is all I have to do for the Mega Mantis is to rig it up with the same skeleton that this thing uses, and then the animations should, theoretically, work perfectly. That being said, I may do that in the future. This looks better than the Halo 4 Mantis, probably due to the Halo 3 shaders, to be honest. Halo 3 has an amazing shader system. Halo 4 kind of doled everything out, stuck with Reach's system. Now, right, like I was trying to say, there used to be an ability for me to crouch with this, but the problem is you can't melee. Look, I'm hitting melee, nothing's happening, okay? So, why can't you melee? Well, Halo 3... You're not even supposed to be able to drive a biped, which is what this is. It's like a character, just like it is in Halo 4. It's not a vehicle, technically. It's a different type of entity. That way it can have cool walking animations and stuff like an AI. So what did I have to do? In Halo 3, you can't melee when you're driving one of these things. So instead, I decided to replace the crouch. Crouch is now stomp. And I think that's a pretty fair trade-off, all things considered. Like, of course you want to stomp on stuff with the Mantis, like... You really need to teabag that badly in the Mantis? You need to teabag so bad that you can't stomp? That's lame. So now, you can stomp. Easy. Can you give bipeds horns and honks? Yeah, horns and honks are weapons. So, theoretically, I could do that on this. I could just replace this or make it another barrel on this weapon. No teabag, I'm sorry. Instead of teabagging, you can do this. Stomp directly on people. Well, what's also fun is you can do a little dance with it, because it's using the crouch. Yeah. Rest in peace, world's biggest teabag. Look, sometimes we just gotta make exceptions. You know, we gotta do what must be done. I mean, I think this is pretty worth it, all things considered. Alright. Now, this is absolutely getting added into the Forge list, and I want to show you, I actually did, in fact, make some progress on the Forge mod since the other day. It's nothing crazy, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Make a Covenant Mantis. Yeah, that's a lot of work. I'm not a very professional 3D modeler, but... You know, we'll see. I'm not going to say it's impossible. All right, let's open up the Forge mod. In fact, now that I think about it, I think we should add the Mantis to the Forge list real quick. I believe I've already given it a name. Let me double check that I have it. Alright, here is my list of text strings. Let me find it. Okay, it's closed. Right, give me 1 second. I'm going to open up the list of all the text strings in the entirety of the... let's see, sandbox, text strings, UI, Halo X, sandbox UI. Oh, under... Give me 1 second. And we're basically what I'm about to do is we're going to add this directly onto the Forge list. And it'll work pretty good. We'll be able to actually play it in Forge. And I want to show you some of the improvements I made to the Forge list. And all in all, it'll be sick. Half Mantis, half Grunt Goblin. You should ask Green about that. He actually has a working Grunt Goblin vehicle. Okay, yeah, so let's add this to the Forge list. First and foremost, we gotta go get the Forge list. Let's get a little technical for like a minute or two here while we add stuff. You can see I was messing with the Mantis's effects, its animations, all that good stuff. And let me tell you, before this stream is over, I want to show you some of the pain and suffering I had to go through to make this work. The Mantis should not work. I had to do so much manual fixing. Every single animation that the Mantis had was just broken beyond belief. It was a process to make it look decent like it does now. But I'm happy to show it to you guys because I think you'll appreciate a little bit of what I had to do for it. So let's go ahead and open the Forge list for Ultimate Forge here, which is codenamed Alpine Sandbox. So we open it up, very simple, and we're going to throw the Mantis onto the bottom of the vehicle list. Is the Scarab a biped? Everyone mods that to be drivable. What is the difference between the Scarab and the Mantis? That is a good question, TikTok. So the Scarab is similar to a biped. Bungie realized, though, that if the Scarab was just a biped, I think they realized this anyway, if they were trying to make it a giant enemy, they needed something a little bit better than a biped. So what they did is they invented a new type of entity in the game, specifically for the Scarab, that is very similar to the biped, called a giant, which you can see right here, giants. So a giant is a specialized biped that has really detailed IK and physics and all kinds of stuff, and special animations and special abilities like buckling to let it hit the ground and stuff. So essentially, Bungie had to invent a new type of biped that's like way more complicated, way more advanced, and that's what Scarabs are. It's called a giant. Modded Gamer 2000 with the $2. Thank you. Mantis with a landing gear when technically it has them. They're called legs. Thank you, Modded Gamer. And Andrew Vendels with the 2 as well. Colonel, someone's putting Metal Gear in Halo. Literally can't stop me. I'm actually an unstoppable force of nature. Okay, that's interesting. So it doesn't want me to, I can't put... Do I have to be in expert mode, maybe? Is that why? I can't put... No. Wait, is it really gonna force me in this? The Forge list is restricted on here. You're joking. That's so weird. So I can't even select the Mantis because it's not a vehicle tag. Can I put... If I copy and paste it into here, will it work? You're joking! I'm restricted? There's no way I'm getting restricted by Gorilla right now, and it's saying that I can't put a biped tag into this. I refuse to believe that. Bungie. Please, bro. I can put the longsword H2A vehicle in here. You literally can't. You actually cannot put something that's not a vehicle into the vehicle palette. That's so weird. Well, I'll have to do that in assembly or something, do the little hacky fix to make it work. But I'm genuinely surprised. Can you put it somewhere else not in the vehicle section? Maybe. We could try putting it in the scenery palette. Or I don't want to put it anywhere else, but Let's see, can I put it here in the weapons palette, or can I only use weapon tags? Wait, I can put it in this? You can't put it in the vehicle palette, but you can put it in the weapons palette? That literally doesn't make sense. Hello? We good here? That's so strange. Okay, I guess... I guess I'll put the Mantis in the weapon palette just as temporary measure. That is really weird. I'll fix this later. Whenever I do the release for this, for the Forge mod, I'll just have it in the vehicle palette. I'll just have to do it manually. I'll have to like compile the map, then go into the fixed map and add it into the list. Which is like, I definitely should not have to do that, but I will do it. Now then, we're loading up the map, and let me actually load it up in Halo 3 tag test right now, so we can actually play it on Forge. I mean, it's technically a weapon that you ride. It's technically a vehicle. I don't know if it's technically, I mean, technically, anything's a weapon. Mod the software to do it. I have a solution. It'll work. Just silly. Alright, so we start, levels, multi, Alpine Sandbox, Alpine Sandbox. Let's go. So, Rejected, when you making a Cobra? I don't know, maybe I'll make it right now. Maybe I'm feeling brave and beautiful. That's a lie. I'm not actually going to make the Cobra right now. No, what I'm going to do today is probably going to be a little bit more boring than some of the other streams. But it's very important to me that I do it. Because what I'm going to do today is I'm going to not only polish some stuff up, like making the really cool weapon for the Spirit dropship, but I'm also going to be adding in some new Forge objects. And that's going to be pretty boring, to be honest with you. However, I think it is, like I said, very important because... having more Forge objects is kind of a big deal, considering this is a Forge mod. And while there are good Forge objects, it's not where it should be at right now. And I'm actually going to show you something. I was sent a document from... I had sent out the Forge mod to some people. I sent the Forge mod out for testing, and... unfortunately, there were obviously some issues. Oh god. What am I doing? Make it stop. How do I reset everything? Game speed 1, UI speed 1. Alright. Anyway, we're in Forge, right? Looks pretty good. With what you did here, it brings the possibilities of the Cyclops, the Mega Mantis, and maybe even the prototype if it gets modeled. Yeah, theoretically, all that could work. Definitely the Mega Mantis, too, because it should share animations with the regular Mantis. Alright. We turn off all of these debug thingies. So, check this out. Huge fan of the stream. I'm not even gonna read out your message, dude. That's funny. Here's the new Forge menu. In fact, let me hide my webcam just for a second so you can see it all. This right here is the beauty and grace of it all. This is a modified Forge menu. You can see there's no longer counts on items. There's no longer prices because obviously none of that crap matters in this. You have as much as you need on this mod. The limits that you have to go against are not arbitrary item limits and budgets. No, screw that. The limits that show up in this mod are the game engine breaking. So there are no more limits on anything. And everything's kind of like, it's not all in caps. There's no numbers, no costs, no nothing. It's just spawn what you want and enjoy it. How do you make sound play in the tag test? I'm using currently a sound mod that was developed by somebody in the Chimps at Sea Discord. It is not finished and it is not released yet, but they're letting me test it. If you want to go ask about it, get some updates on the community made fix for it, go check out discord.gg/chimps@sea. That's where the devs are. They're working on some pretty good stuff. It is pretty dope. FM Media, thank you for the $5. Really appreciate it. Hey dude, would you make a Halo 3 modded campaign with these vehicle variants similar to Ruby's Rebalanced? God, I would like to. I'd actually really like to. Mantis. Boom. Okay. With multiplayer object properties now checked, did I save it? Okay, copy entire block, delete, save, go back, refresh, replace entire block, save, go back. All right, I didn't give this a proper collision model yet. But here you go, Mantis, looking good. And obviously we can drive it, same as we did before here in the Forge mode. And if you were curious, yes, in fact, this thing is an absolute beast. You can just stomp on stuff to your heart's content. Yeah, baby. Stomp. Hell yeah. Love it. Absolutely love it. Halo 4 vehicle shielding or just armor? So right now this thing doesn't have any shielding. And I'm going to be honest, like, I hate to say it, but I really hate that the Mantis has Spartan shields. I think it should just be a regular mech vehicle. But anyway, the Mantis is pretty fucking sweet. Oh, Dimitri, thank you so much for that 2 European units of currency. Hold on, let me pause. Ooh, Halo 3 pause menu. How strange. Thank you very much, Dimitri. You said, period. So what I think I'm gonna do, right? A lot of people are probably gonna see the Mantis there and be like, it's not exactly how it was in Halo 4. I'm steaming mad. Ah! I'll be real. I don't really care. I think the Mantis, I want to make my own adjustments to it, and that really might irk some people. Some Halo 4 fans might go, creative freedoms in your mod, and I'm going to be like, you're goddamn right. This is not a perfect port of the Mantis. It's what I think of the Mantis. And what I want from the Mantis is some cool stuff. Also, people keep commenting on the fact this thing has nice shaders. It's literally Halo 3's lighting engine looks so good. Like, just so damn good. And the lighting on this map is not very harsh at all. It's really subtle lighting, but even still, like, sheesh. Look at that. God damn. God damn. Halo 4 fans? Alright, chill, bro. Chill. You're gonna come for them like that. God. But yeah, the Forge menu looks pretty good. I fixed up, last stream the other day when we were doing it, we fixed up, like, the Pelican and stuff, which you can see is also working pretty good. Where is it? Pelican, somewhere on this list. Oh, we crashed? We're crashing? I don't know, we crashed. I guess the Pelican's not allowed to be spawned in for some reason. Let's try that again. I think that happens when you edit an object's multiplayer object properties, and then you try to spawn something in Forge, tag test will crash. It's really odd. Andrew Vendels with the $5. Those $5 dues. Thank you. I remember SPV3 planned on including the Mantis. Would have had a star role in Library Evolved where the player would ideally use it to down juggernauts. Ugh, that sounds fun as hell. Game. What is it? Game multiplayer. Sandbox. Game start. Level / multi / alpine. Sandbox / alpine sandbox. Okay. That sounds sick as hell, though, Andrew. God, the SPV guys definitely know what's fun, what people want out of Halo. Taking down Juggernauts and Mantis and CE would be dope. Now imagine what they could do with the 3 engine. Speaking of which, I was going to see what they were going to do with the 3 engine, too. Demon with the 2. Good to see you, Demon. Jester says, king of getting distracted. Yeah, but this is also good for the mod, and it's what I want to do. So technically, I'm not getting distracted. I'm actually doing exactly what I want to be doing, if you think about it. Flood Mantis, ooh. Alright, let me make sure that the Pelican it does not crash, otherwise I'm going to get real upset. It would be really unfortunate if this version of the mod had a broken Pelican. There we go. Okay, yeah, so it just was the multiplayer object property glitch. The Pelican's still looking good with its chin gun, just as it had on the last stream. Love to see it. Love to see it. Well, let's see. How long does it take for the Pelican to tear up a hog? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I need to nerf the ever-loving hell out of this thing. Look how ridiculously powerful it is. Crispip VR with the $10. Thank you so much. Why do I feel like I probably know you from VRC somewhere? But I don't recognize your name. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Very kind of you. If Eddie put you up to this, tell Eddie I said hi. But seriously, thank you for that support. That's huge. And Andrew Andrew Van Dolst with the $5 due. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Of course, it got cut alongside Library Evolved, though. I believe it may be live in an untextures, but a state hidden by a but playable state via the Mantis skull. Okay, that sounds really cool. I kind of want to know more about this Mantis skull. Actually, Masters recently, I don't know if he wants me to say it, but he was working on their new giant open world Halo 3 mod, and he wanted to like show me it. I'm not gonna say anything because I haven't seen it yet, and I probably wouldn't even say anything. But he was gonna show me, and I was like, "Oh, what are they cooking up? What are they cooking up over there? Those SPV guys with all their talents and skills and stuff." So I'm excited to see what they're up to. I should really play SPV3 sometime. It's like been way too long. All right, let's go back. I'm gonna jump back into the mod tools. So first things first here, there's gonna need to be a couple of things happening. For one, before I can release anything, I want to be very meticulous about this mod, because while this mod, okay, so theoretically, if I went on Discord right now and I just compiled this map and I uploaded it, it actually wouldn't be that bad. I think a lot of you would have a lot of fun with it. But realistically, besides the fact that all maps will break in the future when I reorganize the Forge list, there's another issue, which is that there is not an entire Forge list of like really good objects. And so let me show you this. I hope they don't mind me showing this on stream. I got this this really actually well-written Google Doc. You can see this one right here. It says, basically, they love the mod, which I obviously appreciate. If the mod was to release now, as is, I would still get hours of joy out of it. That being said, the Forge track, the max distance the monitor can orbit around the object, needs to be expanded. Not sure if that's technically possible, but I've been talking to some people to see if that is something that could be adjusted, maybe with like a custom DLL or something for the game, which would be huge. Forging is very hard because of that, true. Terrain pieces need to work for the forger by allowing them to sculpt the landscape to their needs. Some more form-fitting pieces, such as the like rounded Halo 5 pieces, might be nice, which I mean, I agree with. That would actually be extremely helpful and convenient for forgers to be able to sculpt more carefully. So I might just add some stuff like that. Also cut out the small pieces, because who needs a tiny flat like that? It's just fair. And so it'll only be about 14 pieces, and I'm like sitting here like, you know what? Honestly, that's a pretty smart point. I can't argue with that. Those kinds of pieces would just add more variety, more ability for people to build. Straight up, it would just be good. Then, of course, this is a really big thing that I've needed to fix for a long time. Green made the Valhalla Forge Tower, and when he did it, I'm gonna be honest, he kind of just Peace and Love Green did like the super lazy method to it, where he literally just like ripped it out of the map Valhalla and like just stretched the bottom out and then threw it into Forge. So when you actually look at the Valhalla Tower in game, it's like kind of scuffed because of that. I have a version that I've been working on in Blender that is like a bit more polished that I just haven't worked on in a while. So I'll do an update to that. That's already going to be on the list. So some more building pieces will go a long way. The Foreigner walls are great. How about some simple blocks? So we do have Foreigner walls. These are them right here. They're pretty basic, just cubes I've put together in Blender, and then, you know, texture with Foreigner stuff. But I hadn't gone beyond making like 8x8, 4x4, 2x2. Now, all of these I think are obviously going to be really useful in Forge, but that's all that there is these. I obviously need to expand the basic building block shapes much further, and that's really not that hard to do, all things considered. So that's very fair, you know, maybe like pipes and cubes and all kinds of other stuff like that. I think that's a really good idea. Hi, cat. So pipes and cubes and all that stuff will go a long way toward making Forge like way more viable. It'll go a long way toward making people actually able to create cool stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. What I have right now with just these plates and stuff is basically what I had in Arkbound. In Ark, if you recall, any of you played Arkbound back before we had Halo 3 mod tools, I basically just added giant plates like this. We didn't even have cube blocks besides like giant rock cubes. So people were still able to make some pretty cool stuff just with this. However, we can do a lot better. Now that we have mod tools, I can model any shape. So, let's switch back to that dock for a second, because it's almost over. It's very good points made here. So yeah, cubes, I'm going to add those. Maybe even today. It'll be kind of boring, but it's pretty important. Then also secondary to that, the pipes are nice. And then of course, we have Halo Reach Forge pieces in this mod. I ported over quite a few. Jadion with the 5 Canadian maple syrup drenched tokens of currency. Thank you so much. You owe me $5. What? You just gave me $5. Why do I owe you $5? That's backwards. That's fucked up. How could you say that? Hello, cat. Speaking of reach pieces, how about more buildings? So, for any of you who have seen cat, you're literally screaming at me right now. You're literally screaming at me right now. Sorry, she wants to play, and she's a complete little princess about it. She's like, I want to play now, so I'm gonna start screaming. All right. So, as you may have known, cat, I'm coming. I'll be there. We're gonna play. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so fun. Okay, I need to finish this point. She's so... Okay, alright, hold on. Ooh, wow, you're crazy. Oh my god, no way! You killed it! You broke it! You're crazy! What the hell? Did you go? Oh my god, good girl, you little murderer. Alright. Kitty Cat was running and chasing toys and stuff here. You can see her. She's being a little gremlin. What's up, cat? She's being cute and stuff. Kona with the 2 currencies. Rejected cat Easter egg when? Honestly, people have talked nonstop about it. I'm gonna have to add her into the mod in some way, shape, or form. But okay, we got it. I'm reorganizing, okay? We're going back. We're getting back into it. We only have a limited number of forge pieces right now in the mod. Alright, Green ported these out of campaign. They're really dope, but they're also extremely limited. They're literally just hallway pieces from the final mission of campaign, and they're extremely useful as well. There's like straight hallway pieces, Y hallway pieces. There's even a cover for it, which is pretty handy. So you can just like block stuff up like that. Really nice. But obviously only good for specific interior spaces, not as dynamic as like Reach's Forge pieces. But I have taken the time to port several Reach Forge pieces and put them into the Halo 3 engine. And I'm going to be honest, Halo 3's lighting looks fucking awesome on them, and I love it. So here is the base round from Halo Reach. As you can see, you put two of these together and you end up with a Blood Gulch base. And the only other Reach Forge piece that I've currently added to the mod is this one right here. It's the one that goes along with it. I added it because I wanted to be able to make full Blood Gulch bases. And it is the little tower, the little strut. And with this piece, you can make a full Blood Gulch base. You just rotate it 45 degrees, slap it over here, and you know, 4 of these, and you've basically got a Blood Gulch base. Pretty cool. That being said, that's it. There's 2 Reach Forge pieces, and Reach Forge pieces are like really good, like some of the best structure pieces. So here's what I'm thinking. This is gonna be really boring to watch, so I don't know how much I'm gonna do on stream, but I might just say screw it, stream it anyway. Those of you who want to tune in for it will be here for it. I need to put more Reach Forge pieces into the mod, and on top of that I need to put more building blocks, like just cubes and all kinds of stuff into it. So that's what I'm going to do today. And of course, you know, we did other fun stuff like the Mantis and everything, and I'll probably just showcase that every now and then. Let me fix my cat's cat toy. She literally ripped it off because she's such a murderous killer. You little monster. Alright. A little bit of playing with the cat, but we're gonna do a bunch of porting of Reach Forge pieces today as well. You monster, it's mine! Alright, we're back. Let's get to porting. This should be pretty easy, all things considered. Devoured the cat. Alright, I'm not that hungry. What should we port first? So if we go back to the dock for just a second, because I want to finish it up. They're suggesting a couple things. For one, teleporters would be a nice addition, which I have added back to the map. I accidentally removed teleporters, and that was a little bit awkward. Did not mean to remove teleporters, but I put them back. And I might actually add some custom teleporters. One thing I really enjoyed about Arkbound is there were vehicle teleporters, which were super handy. Chris, I'm just going to call you Chris. Chris BVR, thank you very much for the $2. Those 2 Canadian dollars. Appreciate that. Bye-bye. Love the content, Rejected Shotgun. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Have you seen some of the scaling mods on Halo Reach? I have not, Null Scope. I have not. Speaking of Reach pieces, how about some more buildings? No one wants to spend a lot of time on interiors for a BTB map. These allow forgers to quickly add cover, sight breaks, and places for weapons to spawn, and increases in elevation with ease. I actually agree 100%. I know a lot of people don't like the Reach Forge buildings, but I am absolutely going to add them in because I think they are really good for certain things. People really utilized these Forge buildings well in Extinction back when my main mod was in Halo Reach, so I will absolutely be adding those. And in fact, that might be the first thing I do is add this little lockout tower piece right here. And I'll just throw that in and it should be good. Placeable water needs a considerably smaller counterpart. Foragers will sometimes want to use the water object for just a river or a small pond. Very fair. I actually planned on adding multiple different sizes of waters. I just completely got sidetracked and never got to it. That's actually super fair. The Halo 3 boulder, as great as it is, can only do so much heavy lifting. Fair. It is a very round, blobby boulder, but it's, you know, it's decent. Other shapes can help, such as building natural cave formations. And then they show like the Reach Sea Stack and the rock cavern and like all the different ones. And, you know, those would look good in 3. I'll probably throw those in there. Why not introduce the skewer? Because the Spartan laser's OP. Fair. I might, we'll see. Make, let's see, the Halo 2 handheld machine gun, make it work like the saw and shred 3 shields. Fuck it, throw it in a DMR. I actually agree with a lot of those points. We just need more weapons in the sandbox in general. So there will be more weapons. Probably not in the first release because they take a long time, but they will totally be there. In case the item limit approaches, I think you should consider narrowing the vehicle list. Yeah, you know, we don't need a police warthog. I think that's fair. I won't, you know, shrink the vehicle list for a while. I think more vehicles, the better. It's more fun, but I agree mostly with all the points that you made there. Now then. Hold on, what is this? Double checking everything. Okay. Oh, wait, did Green ping for me? All right, cool. He did. Thanks, Green. I appreciate it. Let's begin. So I think as far as the Reach Forge pieces go, the most like cool and important and relevant building that I could add right now would be the like lockout building. So I'm gonna open up the editing kit, or no, my Halo 3 mods folder. I need to open up Reclaimer here, and I need to open up Forge World, and then we'll be able to start ripping models and textures out of Reach, which should work pretty good. So let's grab a map. Maps, Reach, Forge World. So that loading up, and while that loads up, let me quickly show you guys the pain and suffering that I had to go to, okay? This here are my Mantis animations, right? We saw the Mantis earlier in game, and it worked surprisingly well. This is the walking backward animation for the Mantis. So the walking backward animation, when I first put it in, almost every animation that was in here had, for one, the leg was like inside here and like forward. The spine was like crunched inwards like this, like the entire spine was crunched inwards. And so it looked kind of like this with every animation that was in here. And I was sitting here looking at it and I was like, bitch, what the fuck am I supposed to do with an animation that's so scuffed? So I had to just kind of like sit there, understand and learn the skeleton of the Mantis. And over time I was able to realize what bones go where things to be reorganized. I had to redo a lot of the vertex weight painting on the actual model itself because a lot of the bones weren't set right. But eventually, I figured it all out, and now we have the working Mantis. That's the long story short. Just wanted to share that because I actually went through pain, and just like sharing that, you know, it's a very spiritual experience for me. People need to understand the suffering I went to. All right, let's check out some of these forge pieces. So if you see a forge piece you like, say something in the chat. I hope you can read some of these names. Here we start off with FF Antenna. Meh, nice accent piece, but meh. Arch Brace. Definitely not the most important. This is that Ascension piece. Demon with the $10. Thank you for that very generous super chat, Demon. Did anyone mention how the tower base is almost impossible to get the interior lined up in a way that works nicely? Because the interior goes down in the ground. Does it really? Huh, I never noticed. Fun fact, by the way, depending on how many textures I get, I can actually just start like throwing objects straight into Halo 3 because most of the Reach Forge pieces use the same materials. So theoretically, once I have imported like 5 forge pieces, I will probably have like 90% of the materials done. So I can just start like dropping these things into the game, no problem at all. It'll be like really relatively simple. Andrew Van Dols with the $5. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Gonna be honest, I'm holding out on modding MCC until it gets Steam Workshop support. Much prefer the convenience over the Doom/Quake style file swap roulette. Yeah, I'm 100% with you on that. It would be very, very convenient to have Steam Workshop support. Okay, here is Arena Wall. We literally don't need this because I already have a ton of variants of walls. This is a nice one though. I kind of would like this. Adam, we could get Arena Window too. That'd be nice. Hi, cat. Arena Window is a good one. I mean, it's literally a window. It's kind of nice. UNSC Bridge for another map added to Forge menu in the Forge update. UNSC Bridge. I can't say for sure I know what that is. Here is a bank. It's a little triangular piece. This could be useful. Definitely could be useful. I'll consider this. I think I actually already have the textures for this. And we have base round, obviously. Any good spots to learn MCC modding? Check out the Chunkier Bean on YouTube. The Chunkier Bean has some really good beginner tutorials, and then Frying Pan Productions also has some very good tutorials. We got that. So FF Brace. Oh, this is a pretty good piece. I like that. What are the bridges? There's FF Bridge 2x1. Oh, we need these. These are actually going to be really important. I want these bridges very badly. Here's a 2x5. Yeah, we're definitely adding these bridges in. These are going to be huge. Huge. All the bridges. Yeah. What's bridge diagonal? This one's also good, it looks like. It's just a connecting piece. We're definitely going to get this in here. Bunker covered. Okay, let's see what bunker covered looks like. Oh, I always did like this piece. A really good sniping spot that you can just easily throw in. Let me see. Bunker full. Oh, I know what bunker full is. Never really cared too much for bunker full, but it's not bad. There's bunker low. That's pretty cool. Bunker stair. Can you add a shotgun that launches anything it hits flying but no damage? Call it the rejected shotgun. That'd be pretty fun. This is a good forge piece as well. I've always liked this one. FF column. What is FF Crenel? What the hell's a Crenel? Eh? Oh, this is a good piece. This is like a really nice, like detailed wall. I really like this one, and I want to add it. It's like a barricade kind of. There's a lot of good Reach Forge pieces. Damn, this is gonna be hard to like pick what I want. FF Door 2. This one's okay. That'd be kind of cool. Let me find. What is the name of the giant buildings? I need to find those. Platforms. Okay, so all the platforms are here. That's fine. Those are good. There's the stunt ramp. Grab the massive bridge. I could for sure. Excuse me. Plot ramp. So here's the rock arches. So a lot of the reach rocks are really good. It would be nice to have these. This one I never actually found to be very useful. It's interesting, but like it's flat on the bottom. I never was able to use this in any meaningful way in Reach Forge. What I did really find useful in Reach, however, was the rocks. This rock was pretty good. But the C-stack, God, I fucking love the C-stack in Reach. This thing is, I mean, obviously the textures are scuffed, but if you play Reach, you know the shape of it. The C-stack is a fantastic rock. Alright, let's find those towers and buildings, though. Because that's the one I want. Okay, here, room double. So, yeah, this is room double. It's an interesting piece. It's literally just a piece from Lockout. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite either. Room triple. I'm going to be honest, I kind of hate room triple. I don't know if this is a brave and bold take, but room triple always kind of sucked, in my opinion. Like, it's so meh. I never had, like, amazing... It was always kind of annoying. Like, you wanted it to be good, but it never was quite as good as you wanted it to be in your build. Okay, this is the first one I want to do. FF Tower. This is a classic. It was in Reach. It got ported over to 4. It's just a good building in general, the tower. So I want to take FF Tower and put this into Halo 3. Pronto stat. Any pieces that are generic first, very versatile. I actually disagree, for now anyway. I want to have a couple of buildings because a lot of the maps that are going to be built with this mod are going to be big team battles. people can't be spending a ton of time using little plates and stuff designing buildings and interiors. It'll be really huge to have something like this, just a nice little building structure that's like sort of kind of has a little interior down here at the bottom. It's got cover, it's got a ramp, it's got a, you know, a little place up top. Like having a couple of pieces like this, I think is going to be, in the short term, very important. Long term, you're right. Small pieces, big deal. So, but because this is a short term big deal, I'm adding this in first. Now, I'm going to be honest, this is going to take a little bit of time because I'm going to have to, you know, make a physics model for it. And I'm going to have to like rip things into a couple different pieces and all that stuff. I might have to do a couple of shaders. Every piece of forged stuff that I add from Reach will make the next piece easier, though, which is always good. The FF towers from Halo 2's Ascension, I totally just realized that. Yeah, most of the rooms, this is like Lockout. This is also Lockout. What else? This is Ascension. There's most of the forged pieces in Reach, like the big detailed ones, are for somehow part of Ascension or Lockout or who knows what. Alright, so let's put these in here. Models. Tower reminds me of Guardian. A little bit. Guardian was kind of sort of inspired by Lockout, if you ask me. I think most people would sort of agree with that. It's got like a similar design. Let's do a new folder. FF Tower. What the FF Tower? So let's go check it out. I'm curious to know how many things we're going to need. So we export the model, then we export all bitmaps that go along with it. And let's open it in Blender now and see kind of what we're working with here. So delete all, import an OBJ. We're looking for BFG. Okay. FF Tower. So let's check it out. First things first, we always have to do scale 38.5. That'll bring things to the proper Halo size once you export it out of Reclaimer. Always a very important step, unless you want tiny things. Jesus, all right, the two of you in chat saying weird things about like wheelchair people and like eating skin, like I'm gonna fucking mute you two. You're just being really, like you're just like vibing off each other. It's so weird. All right, but here's the building. Let's go into textured mode. So we have got quite a few different textures. However, most of them are pretty straightforward, and I think I have panel 1, panel 2, panel 3, panel 4, and I have one of the vert panels, and then the dark versions are just literally recolors, like they're darker. It's like I can literally just copy and paste. I could get this in game really quick. I could, like 30 minutes from now, this could be fully finished, and then the next piece could take like 15 minutes. Like it really wouldn't even be a big deal. Andrew Van Dols with the $10. Thank you so much, Andrew. That's a big 10 bomb. Assuming 343 are going to throw in more cut goodies in future mod tool updates, going off the last post, agreed, I think they're going to. Imagine one of them including some Macworld 1999 stuff. I wonder if they have rights to that. I mean, I assume they do. They have all of Halo assets and stuff, but it kind of makes you wonder how far back that goes. Like, what counts as Halo? It would be interesting to be sure. They did release, you know, the Macworld 1999 skin and, like, reimagined and everything, so that was pretty sick. So I wonder. Yeah, maybe they will. That'd be cool. I hope they do. Alright, so here's the tower, and we'll get this one bone called root. So tower, tower, tower. How are we going to make this? Well, first things first, I'm going to make a really crappy collision model, like so, and then we need to start making a physics model. So let's make a physics model. This is going to be extremely boring and tedious. I hope all of you got games on your phone, because this is not going to be the most fun thing you've ever watched. But maybe you'll like it. Maybe part of you will go, "Hi, that was pretty neat." Doubt it, but maybe. Basically, this process that I'm about to go to is critical, extremely important. If I don't do this, it's gonna be basically like the shittiest forge piece ever. And what is this, you're asking yourself, like, oh god, why does it sound like Rejected's actually gonna like cry and shit his pants? It's because making a physics model is very tedious. As you can see, I have to split this thing up piece by piece and create a convex shape out of it. And as I split this up piece by piece, we slowly gain structure that we are able to stand on. Which, if you ask me, pretty freaking neat. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that now, I guess. Not going to be the most entertaining stream content, I'm well aware, but I'll be reading chat to distract myself from the physical pain and suffering I'm going through as I tediously make sure every vertice lines up and looks good. Convex. Oh, nice. There's a new cube. Oh, nope. That's not what I wanted. Whoop whoop. So we're partying out here. We got the convex. All right, we're going to need good Halo music for this. If we don't have good Halo music, we're going to have some trouble. You modded the Mantis in Halo 3? I did. In fact, before I lose my mind, for all of you who have just tuned in here recently, let's take a very brief Mantis break, all right? Very important that we take these Mantis breaks. It keeps everyone happy, keeps them healthy. Here's some warthogs. We all love warthogs, don't we? Everybody loves a good warthog. And let's get the Mantis down. Here we go. Halo 3, the Mantis. Beautiful. You gotta love it. So of course the Mantis has its guns, it's got its missiles, you can blow the hell out of stuff. And of course, it wouldn't be a Mantis if you couldn't just stomp. 2 stomps to the hog. Yeah. Easy peasy. It takes quite a few more stomps than that to get this scorpion. Guys, what is even happening in chat? Like, everything quiets down for a minute, right? Because I'm just working on, like, kind of boring stuff. And then we have, like, we have Fawn and HRVX, like, straight up role-playing in chat that they're eating each other's skin. Bro, what is happening right now? What the fuck is going on? I'm so confused, bro. Please, somebody explain to me. Crouch walk was always fun with the Mantis. So you can't melee with the Mantis in Halo 3 because of engine limitations. So I decided to actually remove the crouching animations in order to get the stomp, because I think the stomp is better. Kona with the $2 certified Mantis break moment. Goss Mantis when. Thank you for the $2. Ayo, Goss Mantis would be kind of sick. I don't know how I would redesign the the rockets on this to be Goss thing. I know exactly how I do it. I actually lied. I know exactly how I would make this into a Goss thing. It would actually be so easy. But yeah, Mantis. Now, I don't mean to toot my own horn or anything, but taking 343's badass vehicle and then just making it work in Halo 3 by like absolutely mangling the rig and manually fixing every animation is pretty dope. And this thing actually works pretty damn good. I'm like actually surprised that this thing works as good as it does. I'm shooting you, I'm shooting you. Pew, pew. Get stomped on, nerd. HRVX7 with the $5. I apologize for disturbing everyone. Here's a 5. Chair. Always with the chair emoji. You never fail. Will you make the tags available to put in any map? Yeah, what I'll do is once this mod gets released and I've polished the tags up enough that I'm satisfied with them, I'll probably do a separate tag release to the map. Like, obviously, if you have assembly, you could just insert these vehicles in to whatever map you want once I release the map, but I would like to release the actual tags as well. But currently, what I know a lot of people would like to play around with these tags, but like the real talk of it is like straight up, these aren't finished. None of my tags are finished. They don't have proper damage states. They just look cool. Like I feel like the one thing I'm pretty decent at is like showcasing and making things look cool. But just because something looks cool doesn't mean it works good and that it would actually be cool to put in a map. So a lot of people are always like, why hasn't Rejected released tags? I'm like, they're literally not done. Like these would not be good in a map, straight up. They just would not be. That being said, the Mantis break was lovely, and I miss it already. But it's time to get back to the boring, tedious crap. We're listening to this sad Halo 3 soundtrack. I'm gonna yank this next part out. This is the whatchamacallit. It's a little strut piece that should be easy to grab. So we're gonna separate this out from the model. And we're gonna do a little convex holding now, aren't we? Look at that little convex doll. Don't you just love it? Little convex hole. I am here, and also I pinged your server because you forgot. Yeah, I did. I saw that. Thank you for doing that, Green. Appreciate it. We're doing really fun content now, in case you wanted to, I know you love this kind of content, so if you want to join in, you know, of course you're welcome to. We're doing convex hulling content. It's very fun. Very entertaining. Andrew Van Dulce with a huge $10 dues. Thank you. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate it. One thing I saw was an image of Usa Zealous, the novel elite character, in the new Halo encyclopedia, decked out in a Macworld styled harness. Ooh, interesting. I'd love to see that, actually. Kind of hope they added it into MCC like the Orion Macworld Mjolnir. Oh, now that would be... Wait. Is it canon? Is the Macworld armor actually canon? I could have sworn it was like literally just for like I didn't think it was actually, they incorporated it into canon and gave it a name like Orion. Okay, this is looking decent. Is it a good selection? Okay, let's see what I can do with this. Separate by selection. Convex hull. That works. Not bad. Not bad. Nice building. Nice physics model creation. Yeah, I wanted to add this piece into the game today because we need like some kinds of buildings and stuff. But god damn, is physics model creation boring and tedious. It'd be a lot more fun to do something more interesting for today's stream, but tell you the truth, I gotta grind out the boring stuff in order to get this mod out in a timely manner. It sucks, but it is the true. I do hate it when this be the true. Looking pretty good. We'll clean up our selection a little bit, just a little bit. Wait, what if I separated by loose parts? How many of these are loose parts? Ayo, chill, bro. Hold on, all right. Separate by loose parts. How many loose parts do we get out of that? 8, okay, so you're a convex hull now. Oh, nice, okay. All of these are going to become convex hulls. Sweet. Boom, boom, boom. Wait, is this not even... Okay, that's good. Boom, boom. Okay, so convex hull, bomb, 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 bomb. Yeah, these are all perfect, perfect. These will all make really good shapes. Easy money. I don't have to worry about any of these anymore. These glass pieces are all just gonna work. Love to see it. Oh, now I can work on the actually good stuff here. It'd be cool as an alternate version of the Chief where he has an Orion participant, right? That'd be sick. Did you remove doubles first? I don't think I needed to. Yeah, no, because I'm using Reclaimer and I'm exporting as an OBJ, so it actually doesn't do the whole doubles thing. God, I literally feel like I'm wasting so much time because I don't know how many of you guys know this. Once Reach mod tools come out, literally like I can just port this stuff over in like an instant. Like in a real talk, this is actually a massive waste of time, but I want these Reach Forge pieces now, so I'm porting them manually, creating my own custom physics models. I'm doing what must be done for the greater good. It's so painful. It's so painful. Andrew Vendels with the $5. Thank you. Those $5 dues are keeping me sane right now. Macworld armor is now canon, yes. Named after the Orion Spartan 1 project, and yes, it means that Sergeant Johnson might have used one of the masks. Okay, that's sick. That is actually so sick. Just imagining Johnson in the Orion armor. Like, that's fucking dope. That sounds cool as hell. Okay, we're gonna do this wall next. We're doing a whole wall. Oh my god, guys. Are you ready for this epic content? Are you ready for this? We're doing something crazy! Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today, I'm doing a whole wall from a Halo Reach Forge piece. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to leave a like, because today, with the Forge piece, we're doing the Forge piece. We're doing Halo Reach, and this is a wall, and I like the Halo Reach wall. Halo Reach has some good walls, everybody. Give it up for Halo Reach's walls, everybody. Woo! Doing the walls. Let's go, baby. Okay, that's a pretty good part. This next part here of the wall. Ladies and gentlemen, this Halo Reach wall here is looking pretty thick. We looking at that good Halo Reach wall. Why am I doing it this way? I could literally just be doing cubes. Like everything here is literally a cube. Let me see how much faster this would be. Normally on a Forge piece like this from Reach, it would take like a gazillion years, because like for example, when I did the base, like the Blood Gulch base Forge piece, that one was a serious pain in the ass. Like seriously, it was awful. Being like round and having like an interior and everything, designing the physics model for that it took like half an hour of just like pure intense focus. But this one's literally just cubes, so I'm just gonna do cubes. Like it's that simple. Then there's one piece. Now I do another one. Or actually, before I do, let me make sure this is right. So cube. I'm gonna call it money sign cube, and then I'm going to set my scene properties. Let me. Now this might be a little brave and bold here, so you know I don't want to get too crazy, but I think it might be smart to save the project. Theoretically, of course. Alright, looking good. Oh my god. Oh my god, it looks so good. It looks so good. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's that good shit right there, you know what I'm saying? Get those Halo scene properties set up. Yeah. Halo scene properties. We're looking at a Halo 3 scene. Let me get those JMS properties. Imagine Halo 3 scene properties being saved. That's crazy. Then we go into this object. We're going to tell it. You guys can't even see because it's hidden behind here on my webcam. But I'm setting these things to be registered as boxes in the physics model. Watch this. You think we don't have the technology to get high quality physics models? Think again, idiot. This is we're going places. Here we go. Watch we're gonna. Yep, here we go. A lot of people ask me, damn, Rejected Shotgun, how do you stay sane doing all these mods? Like, surely it takes a toll on your mental. Anyway, let's keep going. So we're looking here at this particular ramp. Oh, that's looking pretty good. That was so fast and furious. God damn. Alright, so we're gonna go move on to this one right here. Let me make this one a polyhedra though, because real talk, who knows? Nightbot should automatically counter these spam bots. There are no spam bots, bruh. Are you talking about the fake spam bots? The guys who are like, tee, I'm a spam bot, aren't I? I'm so silly, look at me. I'm being like a little spam bot in chat. Look how silly I am. I'm saying when the bots do come. I don't think you can do Nightbot in YouTube chat, to be honest. Look at this. The physics model creation has never been easier. Using my incredible skill and talent at placing cubes of various different sizes, inevitably, my ability to create high-quality, cube-like physics models will be rivaled by no other man. I'm simply unstoppable. If you think you can place better cubes than me, well, I'm here to tell you, you're sorely mistaken. Cubes are my forte, and nobody does it better than me. Believe it. Good to see someone dedicated and interested in Halo 3. Man, I love Halo 3. Much as I'm excited for like Reach mod tools to come out and stuff, like Halo 3 was my childhood. You know, somebody said something that like made me laugh my ass off, and I hope nobody takes offense to this, because I just thought it was like so perfect. They said like, it was this funny meme, it was like, tell me, like babe, tell me the one thing you're super autistic for. And for me, that's totally Halo mods. I have just like this unquenched fascination with just making absolutely like detailed mods to a degree that, like, realistically, I have no reason I should be putting this much effort into. I love it so much. In no time at all, this is going to be one of the most perfect cube walls you've ever seen. I dare you to find me a better specimen. One that hits the same notes. A cube wall that strikes this precisely. The physics model will be perfect. The way that you'll walk on it. The way that you'll see it protruding, but not at the same time. My God. Is that a cube? It almost seems like a highly detailed physics model. There's no way. Surely he hasn't pulled this off. Such incredible detail. Am I gonna make a showcase video? Yeah, I've been slacking on video content lately because I've just been... Honestly, I've been having way more fun live streaming, and everyone with the super generous super chats has literally been making, like... it's so much more, like, profitable as, like, a business on YouTube to just do, like, live streams than it is to make a bunch of videos anyway, so I need to get back on the video grind anyway because I love making videos, but Live streams are more fun. I get to hang out with you guys. Like, they literally are just better financially. Like, why would I not? I'd be silly not to. I'd simply be so freaking silly. Oh god, the spooky flood music is here. I'm so scared. Everybody, please run for your life. Oh, this looking so spicy. Oh my god, it's so spicy. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, fuck balls. Yeah, baby. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that. So good looking. Oh my god. You might be asking yourself, I wonder what Rejected is saying right now. I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't even tell you. This is just like how I keep myself sane while I'm doing stuff like this. Just like the mental, it's like the verbal equivalent of diarrhea, to be honest with you. That's what my speech teacher calls it. When I was back in high school, she'd be like, yeah, you know, sometimes people just like speak for no reason, and it's just like literal verbal diarrhea. And I'm gonna be honest, she was pretty on point with that. She really had a point there, like straight up. She knew what she was talking about. Looking good, looking real good. Read my last comment! Should add some Banish stuff into this mod. Should I? Should I really? Maybe I will. Maybe I'm feeling real brave and beautiful today, Nick. Maybe I will. Or maybe I won't. Who's to say? I'm a little crazy. I'm a little quirky. I kind of just do whatever I want. I don't really follow the system. Nobody tells me what to do. Oh, fuck balls. How did I mess that up? We have Morganski in the chat saying, I'm gonna go actually diarrhea, so I'll see you all later. Enjoy that poop. Enjoy your wet, stinky poo, Morganski. I really hope you enjoyed that one. Thank you. Have a good time. Have fun. Be safe. Theme a song with the $5. Help me. People are calling me Seaman of Dong. Tell them to stop. Now that's going to be a Freudian slip. I'm definitely not telling people to stop that, but that's fucking hilarious. Seaman of Dong. Demon of Song. Sorry, Seaman of Dong. Thank you for that $5. Really appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the channel, Seaman of Dong. Thank you, thank you. I think he's straight up ignoring the Spire. Oh no, sorry, I did read your comment earlier. I just didn't say it out loud because I think I was in the middle of something, but the Spire would be cool. I had it in Halo Reach as an object, like the top of the Spire was an object on the original Extinction. But it didn't have physics was the only problem, but now I could do it and give it physics. That'd be pretty cool. Be pretty cool, you know? That'd be pretty sick. You like that? You like the way that I just sliced directly down into that little railing and I brought it down. I destroyed it. Yeah, but you fucking like that. These railings, they don't mean anything to me. I do whatever I want to these railings. I'm crazy. I'm a freak. I'm not normal. Rejected. Can these cubes overlap? Yes. Yes, they can. They can overlap as much as I need them to, and thank God for that, because it would really suck if they couldn't. Jance Vaughn, good to see you. Good to see you as always. Thank you for that $5. Appreciate it. Now that you've made the Mantis, have you ever thought about, like, the cousin of the Mantis, the Colossus, the Cyclops from Halo Wars 2? They look awesome. I've seen it before. A lot of Halo Wars 2 content I can't remember off the top of my head. I need to look it up. I have a bad habit of that. But yeah, I can't... I honestly couldn't tell you what it looks like off the top of my head, but I know of it. And I would love to check it out. It would be really cool to add it. I actually didn't think, though, as a mech walker, it was going to work that well. And before I even do anything like adding in the Colossus, what I really need to do is just to double check that everything syncs in multiplayer. I've done some tests with bipeds in multiplayer in 3, and the results were very promising. Like, it synced pretty well. I just need to make sure that everything actually syncs, and then once I've verified it, I might actually move on to some more mech walkers. Besides the Colossus, depending on like how similar it is to the Mantis, I theoretically could make it really easily. Otherwise, I would have to spend a lot of time on custom animations. But what I have a sneaking suspicion would actually be really easy is the Mega Mantis. I don't know if it's an actual name for it, but on one of the Halo 4 multiplayer maps, there is a giant Super Mantis. Chance Fun with another $5. Appreciate that. Well, the Cyclops is also an offshoot of the Spartan program, if I'm remembering correctly. Cyclops is also... Oh. I actually know exactly what it is now that you mention it. Colossus. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that that highly valuable input, Green. Shiro the hero with the 2 European tokens of currency. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. It's good to see you as always, Shiro. Seaman of Dong, his bees sugar energy. That's so cursed. Literally bees sugar energy, and he becomes Seaman of Dong. And we get an F in the chat for Demon no longer retaining his identity, but being relegated to Seaman of Dong. Rest in peace, my friend. You will be remembered. Turbo Simp with the $2 as well. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. At the end of the night, can you post the mod? I have considered it. A lot of me really wants to release this mod because obviously I feel now that I'm like holding it back when I had previously promised it would be ready earlier. But if you were here earlier in the stream when I was showing the Google Doc, there were a lot of good points made that made me reconsider, and I think they were incredibly valid. And it's not like it's the fault of the person who wrote the doc. Like, I had also been thinking some of these things, and just like seeing them agree without me even having to say anything, I was like, okay. I think I was right in the first place. And obviously also it had some more good info in it, but the long and short of it is that the mod, when I release Ultimate Forge, essentially what needs to happen is the mod needs to just be good on its first release. Because if I release this mod, right, like when I release it, if I released it right now, people would still enjoy it and they would be able to do cool stuff with it, but it wouldn't be like the top tier Forge mod that I want it to be. It would be like, it would be decent, you know? People would be like, oh, there's terrain and there's like a couple of Forerunner plates, like, oh, how cool. And that would kind of suck because people want to get their hands on this, they want it to be amazing. And obviously it's not finished, so it's not going to be like, excuse me, it's not going to be the most amazing mod in the world, but I think it could be good. I think I could make it better. And so that being said, I want the vehicles to be a little bit more polished, and that I actually made a lot of progress on that, and it's looking good. But most importantly, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now, is it needs better Forge objects, and it needs them now. So that is why I am grinding out a physics model for a building, because in the short term, this little building object will actually go a long way for this mod, considering a lot of people are probably going to be making large-scale big team battle maps with this mod, having a quick and dirty building that they can just place down. If I release it. You think I'm just going to release this mod? Of course not. I'm just here to tease all of you with really cool content. Been my whole plan all along. No, but seriously, when people are building maps, it's going to be like very important, in my opinion, that they have things like this building here that they can place down. Because right now, just having a couple of different Foreigner plates, I don't even have Foreigner-shaped cube object. You can't even build structures out of cubes. It's literally just a couple of plates. And that's unacceptable. I refuse to just release a test version of this, like a beta version, if you will, without even having the ability for people to, like, make more than, I don't know, a couple of basic plates. Like, what even, like, what? That's so not okay. So anyhow, that's kind of my thought process there. Bruh, can you not talk so ironically? Skaboodly, what are you talking about? You okay over there? What am I missing here? Missing not too many pieces. Not too many. When are we getting Wedge Infinity? Good question. Never. Why do you deserve Wedge Infinity? You think you just deserve that shit? Wedge Infinity is made for people that deserve it. Oh, sorry. I did see those super chats. I got distracted for a second. But thank you for the reminder. Because I spent so much time on Turbo's super chat response. Kona with the 2 as well. Thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, no. Seaman of Dong also has Chimkem Numgi and energy. Give me the Chimkem Numgi. Please. Get that good Chimkem. And then we got, and thank you for that too, Kana. I appreciate it. Jance Vaughn again with the big, huge, dirty fiver. Thank you, Jance. Well, other than the Mantis, the only max really in Halo Wars 2 UNSC wise, the only mech really in Halo Wars 2 UNSC wise is the Colossus, the Cyclops, and Johnson's prototype suit. Wait, Johnson's prototype suit's in Halo Wars? God, and I need to like play Halo Wars more. Like I haven't played in so long. People are just like telling me stuff that sounds really cool, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's in Halo Wars." I'm like, "What? Since when? Like, how do I not know that? What the hell?" Here we go. Now we're getting into the good music. Andrew Van Dulce with the fiver. Thank you, thank you. Colossus is more Metal Geary than the Mantis. It has an enormous Rex-styled shoulder-mounted railgun for crying out loud. I'm looking this up again. The Colossus, if you will. Where's 2 Colossus? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, the Colossus looks amazing. It's like, it's some anime shit for sure. It's absolutely badass. Like that is the Colossus, and holy fuck, it's cool. My question is though, is it actually in game? Because I'm not seeing any in-game screenshots of it. It looks like, was it cut or something? Was it cut from the game? Let me see this link you posted, Green. Yes, yes. Go to Halopedia, please. I trust. Or do I? There's literally no reason why I couldn't make this. Yeah, I have the model for this. This is the Super Mantis. It's insane. I literally have the model for this thing. I will open it in Blender right now and show you. It's insane. And it's way less blurry than this. I literally have this. the model. I ripped it out. I got everything into it. I could rig this thing up in no time at all. I could probably even make Mantis animations work on it. Like, I actually don't doubt that I could. This thing is huge, too. Like, look how big it is. Here it is in Halo 4. You, like, walk up to this ramp, and it's just like, boom. Mega Mantis. This will be a really fun project for the future. You know what I might do, too, is I might make it a giant tag, like how the Scarab in Halo 3 is. That would be so sick. A head-on view of the Mark II. It's so cool, too, because, like, in the maps and everything, it's literally, like, stuck inside, like, this structure. You can't even see it all that well. Let me show you, though. I'm going to save this project really quick, because I think I have it saved somewhere nearby. It was under models. It's not Mega Mantis. I didn't actually just call it Mega Mantis. No, it's in my old folder, because I did it, I think, before mod tools came out, if I'm not mistaken. Demon with the $2, then do it. I mean, maybe I will. Maybe I will. And thank you for that too, Demon. Appreciate it. And Kana as well with a 2. Yo, Mega Mantis could have the Gauss turrets. Mega Mantis would have like a super Gauss turret. I'm not about to just only do a Gauss turret. I mean, where did I save this? Is it here? Blisterback Condor, Cybertruck, Super Mantis. I think this is it. Yeah, okay. This is... I fully ripped it out of the Halo 4 map. This is what it looks like. Straight up. This thing is a fucking beast. It's so sick. And it's like... It would be so easy to get this into Halo 3, too. Like, it is badass. I don't know. If it uses the same rig as the Mantis, then, I mean, my work's cut out for me. Straight up. Nick, I'm gonna be honest, you have tried this bit like 10 times and, like, no, like, over 20 times and nobody has responded. Nobody, I don't think anyone's taken the bait. I don't see any reason why you can't use the Mantis animations. I mean, the rig is very similar, like, very, very similar. And I think I really could use the Mantis animations for it. You know what I'll do? Let me import the Mantis itself into here. Oops. Let's get Mantis 3-1 JMS. Nah, Mega Mantis. Okay, this one's going to be tiny, but we'll have to get this... I'm going to scale it up to regular Mantis size. And it should work. But it's got a jetpack. Oh yeah, this thing would for sure fly. For sure it would fly. Or at least do like a super jump, right? Because the normal Mantis can't. Also, I think Zed posted on Twitter recently, there's actually... Okay, let me flip this thing around. Let's see how well the rig matches up to this. Let me... Is it one to... Oh, it's really similar. Ayo, what? It is very similar. In fact, this is not the Mantis's idle pose. I don't know why it's posed like this. This is not even the idle pose. Can you scale it to normal size so we can compare it? Yeah. Let me bring it back. It is... And it's actually... It needs to be moved backward a little bit like that, I think. I think I can scale it down slightly. I mean, you can clearly see this thing would absolutely work with Mantis animations. All I would have to do would be pose it. Straight up. Like, the Mantis looks so wimpy now. It's like all thin. And this thing is just beefy and huge. Like, damn, maybe I'll do this after stream or something. I'll, like, see how hard it is to rig it up and, like, make it work with Mantis animations. Because from what I'm seeing here, it would work flawlessly. The Mark II. Damn, this thing is a monster, isn't it? Holy shit. Is that the one from the Halo 4 map? Yeah, it is. And I think to scale, it would be like this big over the Mantis or something like that. So it's, yeah, not exactly a little weak. Nothing. This is, I guess, the entry hatch. That's where you get in right there. God, this thing would be so cool. I think if you rip this with Reclaimer and just scale it 32 times, it's the normal in-game scale. Yeah, I think it would be. Here, I'll shrink it back down. Hold on. So this was ripped from Reclaimer, then it's scaled 38.5. Let me do it in object mode, scale 38.5. Holy shit, there's no way it's actually that big. There's literally no way it's that big. I refuse. Surely I scaled it wrong like prior and I just forgot about it. That thing is huge. It's fucking enormous. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say about that. That's so insane. Jesus. Wait, what? I missed. Let me scroll up. I missed some super chats here. Andrew Van Dolst with the $2. Thank you. Colossus replaces Scorpion, playing Johnson in Halo 2. Oh, I think so. I guess you mean in like Halo Wars 1 there was a Scorpion, and then in Halo Wars 2 is the Colossus. Okay, that's pretty sick. And Jance Vaughn with the $5 as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Jance. The Cyclops is the anti-vehicle mech. Everyone gets mech, I think you meant, but Consino has a flamethrower, and Cyclops with a giant flamethrower on each arm. Those could be really interesting to implement in Halo 3, especially with the flamethrowers, because obviously Halo 3 has a flamethrower. Making like a giant one would look sick as hell. Love that. And Shiro the Hero also with the $5. Thank you very much. Since Yggdrasil has thrusters on the back, you could make it leap forward instead of stomp like the Mantis. Just imagine the power. True, I could make such a sick animation for it. Just like leaps forward, slams down, have the thrusters activate and everything. And I mean, damn, look at those thrusters though. Holy hell, they are huge. They're so big. What's funny too is the Mantis actually has tons of thrusters. Does it use them in Halo 4? I don't remember it having. People were saying it has like a lunge ability, but I don't remember that. And Jance Vaughn as well with the $2. Appreciate that. Text to speech is not reliable for chats. Yeah, that'd be spooky. I don't want to hear some gamer words on my stream. That would be a whole thing. But thank you for that $2. Lyric Goose JJ, thank you for the $5 with those European bucks. Appreciate it. Could you make this Mantis have a dancing feature? Are you not the man we thought you were? See, you asked the wrong question there. You said, could I do it? Could I do it? Absolutely. That wouldn't even really be that hard. I absolutely could do that. Will I do it is the question you should have asked. This thing is a monster, though. I don't know if I believe that this is how big it really is. Does anyone have a size comparison for this? Maybe it really is that big, because this is this picture from Halo 4, and like I could see a Mantis walking through its legs like casually. This thing is pretty enormous. Oh, damn. Okay. Maybe it really is that big. Dude, is that the Scarab height? I feel like it's taller, to be honest. I think this thing is like taller than the whole Scarab. It's so big. I'll literally import the Scarab right now. I will. We'll find out how... Is this thing as big as the Scarab? Today on How It's Made. Where is it? It's under... Main drive. Program files. Steam... Data extracted, Scarab, render model. Okay, we're getting the Scarab in here. Andrew Vandals with a huge 10 super chat there. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. You just posted, I think I already have that up, Yggdrasil Mark 1. Okay, I'll check that out. Green Machine. Also, correction, Scorpion is a standard Halo Wars 2 unit. When you've selected Johnson as your leader, Colossus replaces the Scorpion. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, that's sick. That's actually really cool. That makes me want to play Halo Wars and like check out all those units. Actually makes Johnson so good. Alright, let me check that out. So this is the Cyclops Mark II. Yggdrasil Mark II. God, that thing is so cool. Alright, we're getting the Scarab in here. It'll probably be real laggy for a minute. Demon with a 2 as well. Thank you for that $2. Appreciate it. Is this really right? Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's not even close to as big as the Scarab. Is the Mantis that small? Did I... The scaling here does not feel right. Something it feels very off about this. I think something's wrong. This doesn't really feel right anymore. Because I don't think the Mantis is this small. I don't think the Scarab is this big. Unless, is the Scarab really that big? I'll literally go in game and spawn a Scarab right now and we'll find out. Whoops. That's right. I feel like I don't want to doubt that it's right. Like, I figure it is, but... Oh, that is actually right. The Scarab is enormous. Like, I guess I knew the Scarab was enormous. I guess I never really respected how enormous it was. Sorry, let me get back to the Super Chats real quick. I got distracted by that. Because I was trying to find your link, Andrew. I'll go check that out. You said... Okay, so Demon with the 2. Read what Golden Freddy said. You should add a player turret on top, like on the elephant. Ooh, that would be cool. Wonder how that would work. Oh, there's like a good spot there. That could be a cool player turret or something. Looks like it has some extra turrets on the side here too. Some extra missile pods. God, this thing is kitted out with stuff, man. That's wild. It has got a lot. That's so crazy. And this thing is actually comparable in size to the Scarab. Like, obviously it's smaller than the Scarab, but like, it ain't tiny. That's for sure. That is for sure. And then Turbo sent in a $5. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm working on a Halo Wars 1 Locust. Could you put it in the mod if it's polished enough? Actually, Green is working on a Locust right now, if I'm not mistaken, as well. I mean, I'd be happy to, but I literally, I think Green's already made like a ton of progress on his, and we were already planning on putting that in. And Andrew, as well with a 2, thank you very much, DM'd the link. Let me check it out. I gotta check a couple DMs real quick. So first things first. Oh, I think Green jumped into game and took a picture standing next to this thing. So the player is like down here, basically. Which, I mean, kind of checks out, because if you look at the Mantis... Okay, let's make sure this is right. So the Mantis, when it's crouched, you could be like up to its shin here, right? So you're up to its shin, which means the player's about this tall, right? And then that makes it so the player is about as tall as one of these feet. And in the picture that Green sent, that pretty much checks out. It's about the height of the foot. I think I got the scaling right then. That's crazy as fuck. That's so crazy. Oh, this is Johnson's Spartan armor as well. Here, let me pull this up. Yeah, that's really dope. What? Is this like a render? It looks so good. Damn, imagine Johnson just tearing shit up in this. Holy hell. That's wild. It'd be really cool to have this as like a vehicle you could get in and just crush. Damn. Makes you wonder if he's just like curled up in a little ball in that thing and he just like has little mental readers for the arms and legs. Eclipse with the 2. Can I post a link of the stream in chat? It's hilarious. Can I post a... Oh yeah, go ahead. Post as many clips as you want. And thank you for that too. And MC or McPlegor. Thank you very much for that $2. Could you put Spartan animations onto the mech? Yeah, maybe. It wouldn't look good. I'd have to like make a whole rig for it for the Spartan. It would look way better, in my opinion, having the Mantis animations. And considering I already have Mantis animations, hold on, this music's getting a little loud. I gotta keep it in check. But considering I already now have Mantis animations from this, I might as well just use the Mantis animations, right? Maybe like slow them down or something so it doesn't walk quite as fast, but like realistically, the fact that I've got these and we could just theoretically share the same rig, like, might as well just do this, you know? I collapsed with another 2. I posted the clip in the chat. Please check it out. Alright, alright. Where is the link? I don't see it. Damn, yeah, I really want to put the Mega Mantis in now. Like, I have no reason to. Like, I have all the animations for the regular Mantis, and it looks really good. So it's like, I could suppose, theoretically, maybe sort of, kind of, I could just put it in there. I don't know. That's crazy, right? I don't see the link in chat. Let me poke. I posted the clip in chat. Please check. I don't see it. I'm sorry to say it collapsed. I just simply do not see it. Like, crush anything under it no matter what. Yeah. Considering that thing is like comparable to a whole ass scarab, like that would be insane. It's actually so wild to see a Mantis next to a scarab. I always get the feeling that the Mantis is like this huge vehicle, right? Because it's like, it really is quite huge, but it definitely puts into perspective how enormous the scarab is. Like, wow, it's huge. Can you make the Mega Mantis that has fists and punches? No, because it doesn't have fists, and I am modeling all has fists. That'd be funny, though. Hey! Yeah! Don't mess around with the Mantis. It's crazy out here. Boom! Ka-chow. I damaged it from all the way over here. What the hell? Whoa! Speedrun strats. Floofy Fox with, I dare say, a 5er. Thank you, Floofy. I appreciate that. It's quite generous of you. Do you plan to add vehicle destruction models and gibs to all the vehicles? I love how it looks when a vehicle blows up and wreckage flies everywhere. Yes, absolutely. I've already started working on the Pelican gibs and animations, so that will be coming. Probably the soonest out of all the vehicles. The Phantom already has gibs and stuff because, I mean, you know, it just has them. The Spirit will have some basic ones, at least. The Mantis, tempted to port the Halo 4 ones over. We'll see, though. We'll see. Otherwise, I might just do some more simple ones. And yeah, most of the vehicles will have destruction gibs, for sure. Can I recreate that? I need that speedrun strat now. Doesn't look like I can. What a shame. What a shame. Shiro the Hero with the 2 European currencies. Thank you very much. Covenant have Halo 2 Scarab for Uber Unit, UNSC time. Yeah, true. Speaking of which, I guess that shows even more. Like the Halo 2 Scarab that I did over here in Halo 3 is even bigger than the Halo 3 Scarab, so that's kind of terrifying. Let's see, Scarab H2. Let's put it in here. Screw it, right? Might as well. Compare the Mantis to that. What happens if the Scarab steps on the Mantis? It's a good question. Oh no, the Mantis right now, because I'm not, like, it's not done yet, I have it set to like 100,000 HP or something, so it just never dies. And that would be kind of absurd. Oh my god, yeah, Halo 2 Scarab's even bigger. Of course it is. Oh, I punted myself out of the Mantis. Whoops, nobody saw that. That's fine. Oh, the Mantis actually broke. Damn. Wow. If you could add a H2A Scarab, if you could, would you? So somebody actually sent me the H2A Scarab files. I know I was talking about it on stream a lot, talking about how the Halo 2 Anniversary files are obviously hard to get access to, hard to rip. Like only a certain people can do it, but it turns out somebody in my DMs, I forget, I apologize if you're in chat, but I've completely forgotten who sent it to me off the top of my head anyway. But they sent me the H2A Scarab, right? So we've got Halo 3, Halo 2, and now I could theoretically have the Halo 2 Anniversary Scarab in here. My only thing about the Halo 2 Anniversary Scarab is that it is so high quality that it might not look good in this engine because it will be like outshining every other vehicle in terms of detail. It will look like too good. Whereas the regular Halo 2 Scarab with upscaled textures and stuff sort of kind of fits in. It's a little low detail, but it's, I don't know. I'm really tempted to put it in, even as much work as it'll be to put it all together, but like, it'll be so high quality, I'm worried that it'll actually just like not look the best. Oh, now I really want to do the Mega Mantis. Look, I want to get distracted and work on the Mega Mantis. What? Oh, it would be so cool. I mean, this is a Mantis stream after all. Do it anyway. You know what? I constantly have been recently feeling this stress because I set an arbitrary date to release version 3 alpha of this mod. Which obviously I want to do, and it's really important to me that I get it out in a timely manner. But if I want to work on something fun that I enjoy, I don't want to feel pressured by people that like, hey, you need to get this mod out ASAP. Like, I'm going to release it in a timely manner, but if I want to work on something fun, you know, I'm going to do it. So I think what I'll do is that we've made some decent progress. I want to mess around for a little bit with the Mega Mantis. I want to see, like, I want to do some basic work on it and see, like, is it feasible, right? Can I realistically add the Mega Mantis in? Can I just copy the skeleton over of the regular Mantis and put it on the Mega Mantis? I'm genuinely curious. So I'm going to do that. Let's do that. I think you can all agree here in chat that having a Mantis in Halo 3 is pretty fucking cool on its own, right? Like, I don't think any of us here are complaining or saying that it's lame. Like, this is dope as hell. I don't think any of us, I certainly didn't think this was actually going to be something reasonable. But a Mega Mantis, one that's like 4 times bigger, almost up to the top of like the Scarab's head right here, giant drivable monster, that could be feasible in this. It could have like a huge railgun cannon. It could shoot like mini nukes. Like, I don't even know. It could be insane. And I want to see that. I want to see that now. Hyvern with the $5. Thank you so much. A lot of Europeans out here today. Appreciate you, Hyvern. You got a Pelican to pick up a Warthog. Do you think you could get it to pick up a Mantis? That is a good question. I would have to rework the code a little bit because the Mantis is technically not a vehicle, but it's a biped. But yeah, actually, I could rework it to pick up a Mantis. That'd be pretty funny. It wouldn't be hard either. Probably like a 1 line of code change. And thank you as well. I appreciate the kind words. Maybe I'll do that. Remind me later in the stream because I'm about to get really distracted with the Mega Mantis, Hyvern. But remind me later. I could definitely do that and it wouldn't be hard. It collapsed with the $2. I put it in a Discord channel. YouTube's probably banning the link. Thank you for the 2. It collapsed. And that's so weird. Why doesn't YouTube let you put clips of your own stream in the chat? That's really, really weird. And Lyric Goose with Lyric Goose JJ with another $5 tonight. Thank you very much, Lyric. Aggressively sprinting Mega Mantis chasing you during a flag cap. Damn. By the way, make the P in the balls the weak spot. You're so stupid. Let me see here. Mega Mantis. Mega Mantis. Where you is, Mega Mantis? Alright. We'll go to Blendorp. Splendorp, I dare say. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to make a new Blender project here. Oh, and sorry, I almost got distracted and forgot. Let me check out the clip that you sent. I want to see. I want to see. Show me what you got. I don't want to get baited. I don't want to get baited. Okay, cool. What is this clip? All right, let's see here. The timing of the music. To scale, it would be like this big over the Mantis or something like that. So wait, what the fuck? Oh, let me pause the music. That was so intense. I think to scale, it would be like this big over the Mantis or something like that. So it's yeah, so epic. Da 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 da. I should make a little clips channel on Discord so you guys can post clips there, and I can just like get bored and go through and see what kind of like ridiculous stuff has happened. I think that'd be fun. Do you do GTA RP? I do not, Grim. I have a lot of friends who are GTA RPers. They do like no pixel stuff, but I do not do GTA RP myself. It'd be fun though. It'd be real fun. Alrighty, look at this beauty and grace. It's so fine. But it's just a Mantis. And you know what they say about just a Mantis? Epic, cringe, take the L, no victory royale. That's what they say about the regular Mantis. Which is why, unfortunately, today we have to go through the effort now of the Mega Mantis. So let's import the... we append it, actually. We have to append it from Super Mantis to its object warehouse mech. In the words of Mike Wazowski, gotta go fast. So we scale this 38.5. We scale this 38.5. Jesus. We scale this 38.5 times. We rotate the z-axis 180 degrees. Looking good. Looking fine. We love to see it. Does it have textures? It does. God damn. Looks good as hell. Why would anyone want to mod Infinite when the Halo 3 engine exists? That's what I'm saying. I tried to mod Infinite for a while and it was fun, and then I realized just how sad it was. All right. Oh, Andrew Van Dulst, thank you for the $2. I watch Bub Games play GTRP. He makes it look fun. It would definitely be very fun. Very, very fun. Jordan with the $10 as well. Thank you. You mentioned the Halo 3 engine has some limitations. The Mantis, Crouch, / Stomp. What other limitations have you ran into with the Halo 3 engine that bug you? Well, thank you very much for the $10, Jordan. I could talk for days about that kind of stuff. Real quick though, Andrew, I watch Bub Games for GTRP. Yeah, GTRP I would love to play one day. I used to be big into Gary's Mod RP, which is like super weak sauce in comparison, but it was an absolute blast. And I have some GTRP friends on NoPixel that definitely make it look really fun. I'd love to do it one of these days. But Jordan, back to your question. The limitations. So for one, if you go through and you look at the assets in Halo 4 for the Mantis, what you realize is they ran into the same limitations that I ran into, and so they actually edited the engine of Halo 4 to work with the Mantis. For example, one limitation that there's no way for me to get around as far as I know is when I get out of the Mantis, notice that I just appear out of the hatch, and once I'm fully out, the exiting animation plays. So here I go. The exit animation plays after I'm already out. But when I jump in, it's playing automatically. You know, it's already going. But for whatever reason, when I get out, it waits till I'm fully out to play. The reason that happens is just because that's how it's always been for vehicles forever. In Halo 4, they added a special flag that says, start playing exit animation as soon as you press the exit button. They literally, like, because that didn't exist, because this was a problem, they literally added a new flag that does that. So I'll never be able to make that work properly, because 343's solution to it was to just invent a new flag in the engine that says this is a thing now. As far as stomping goes, this is a biped, so when I drive a biped, I'm restricted. I basically have limited functionality in bipeds because Bungie never actually intended for you to drive them in any real capacity, but they do work somewhat, which is surprising because you never actually get to drive it. Can you just reverse the enter animation? This is the reversed enter animation, actually. The hatch opens last when it should open first. It's literally that. What else is limited? Yeah, so there's no melee. I'm pressing melee right now. You just, straight up, there's no functionality when you're driving a biped to melee. So instead, I switched out the crouching animation for a stomp. And it works pretty good. It has some issues where it's just like I can stop it midway, right? I can just uncrouch at any time to do that. Or I can stomp and then immediately get out of it and then stomp again. So if anybody's like on the ground in front of me, I can basically just like chase them. Obviously there's a windup, so it's not too bad and it's not too overpowered, but theoretically you could just like do a quick stomp, immediately get out of it and get back to shooting, which makes the Mantis way scarier and less balanced. But very cool nonetheless. And there are some other limitations, like the animations, for example. You can like turn all the way, but for the animations, if I do a side walk, you can see like there's this funny side to side animation like this, but realistically that's not how it should look. Realistically, the entire bottom should be rotating and playing a forward walking animation, but instead it triggers this because there's another flag that 343 invented related to circular aiming that makes the walking and rotating work in a different kind of way. Halo 3 just doesn't have that. 343 just invented, once again, another new flag so that the Mantis works the way they want it to. They didn't, like, for me to do that, I don't know if I physically could do that. I'd probably have to redo the animations completely to make it happen. But it is feasible. I don't want to say it's impossible, it's feasible. But it's kind of growing on me that it has these funny side walking animations that you... I was asking Green Knight last night, we were in a chat, and I was like, have you ever seen the Mantis do these funny sidewalking animations? Because I'll be honest, I had like never seen these before. These were like totally unique to me. But apparently they're in the game. I just am so used to the Mantis just like doing, like rotating its head around and just walking forward, if you know what I mean. So it's really interesting to see that. This little doop, 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 doop. It's funny looking. I swear I've never seen these. But it works pretty good nonetheless, and I'm not too chuffed about it, you know. Looking pretty decent. I like it. That being said, though, unexpectedly, something magical is happening today, and I hope you're all ready for it. Apologies for my bad hair day. I'm disgusting today. I'm stinky. But this is what's happening right now. The Mega Mantis. It's so big, it's so thick, and surprisingly, it shares almost an identical rig to the regular Mantis. Everlast, why did you choose the Halo 3 engine instead of the others? Do you want to know the real truth of the matter? It's the most updated engine that you can mod right now. That's actually just the whole truth of it. Yeah, I hate to say it, but it is true and real. But also Halo 3 is my favorite Halo game. Reach is my second favorite, and I'll happily mod Reach once it comes out. But at the end of the day, 3 is my beauty and grace. My Miss United States, could even say. So let's scale this up to 38.5. Let's see, can we rotate the Z-axis 180? Okay, so basically, there we go. Looks good. So there's our Mantis at full size, but I'm going to hide that. And now what we're going to do, just to get animations working and stuff, is I'm going to take this Mantis down here. I'm going to rotate it 180 degrees. And I'm going to start scaling it up. So I'm going to try and match the Mega Mantis. I'm going to make a tiny version of the Mega Mantis, essentially, is what I'm going to do here. The reason I'm going to make a tiny Mega Mantis is because I want to match up all the bones from the original Mantis. So I think this is about the right size. Let me see how much closer I can match it here. I want to say that should be about right. I won't get a perfect match because these aren't identical, but that is pretty close to the Mantis, I'd say. Even like the toes and stuff match pretty good. That looks cool. Jans Vaughn with the fire. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. I sent you a DM on Discord of all the Halo Wars 2 UNSC mechs, including Jerome's Command Mantis with shoulder-mounted missiles and Spartan lasers. Ayo, what? Jerome had a Command Mantis? All right, let me poke through this. Let me see. Oh, it's literally just a whole ass video of it. Hold on, give me a sec. Damn, every Halo mech in existence here. Oh shit, you even have the Colossus. Oh my god, that's wild. Let me poke that open real quick. Drag that. Okay, apparently I can't open it very easily. But that looks really sick, and I would very much like to try out some of those, especially the Colossus. That would be really, really dope. Give me 1 second, though. I'm going to very quickly use the restroom, and then we're going to get on to seeing how we can rig up this Mega Mantis. So be right back, and we'll get started. What do you think you're doing over here, huh? All right. I'm making a sandwich. Thank you for sharing. All right, so to get this to work, I'm going to have to get a little bit creative. So here's how this is going to do. I'm going to repose the regular Mantis to match it up to the Mega Mantis. No, because then that would be, then I'd have to reverse it and do it in a different way. Maybe. What I can do is give it an animation, a pose of sorts. Animation, clear data. Let me stop pose mode. Okay, here we go. Okay, much better. Now the T-pose matches up really good. Right. What was the animation before? So it's got a firing animation. Interesting. You know what? I know what I'm going to do for this. I'm going to import the idle animation for the Mantis. It normally has. It'll take a minute to import, but thinking about it, I believe the idle animation is actually going to give me the best results here, because having it in its idle animation and keeping it in that pose naturally should give me the results I'm looking for. So we'll keep that going. Alrighty. Waiting for it to load. We're going to switch off of this spooky music. We'll close out of our reach stuff as well. Get everything looking good. Alrighty. Andrew Van Dils with a $5. Thank you very much. Mega Mantis only comes with basic machine guns and missile launcher. Could always modify them to use Green's machine Gauss chain gun and smart missiles. Well, I'll show it once this is done loading, because we're in a lovely loading screen right here while I get the animation in. Once it's done doing that, I'll poke around and see what weapons it has, because you're right, it does have the missile launcher, and it does have, I think, just a massive chain gun. It's basically a literal giant Mantis, but... So it is Mantis, but big. Sort of. It has more weapons as well. But I guess if you wanted to just say, is it Big Mantis? Yeah, pretty much it's Big Mantis. I'll be real with you. Amazing loading? I know. It's taking its sweet, sweet time here. Damn it. I think... Okay, I've probably got a little over an hour. Like an hour 15 I can do left on the stream, because I've got to jump off by 9 my time so I can go grocery shopping. I want to go a little early so I can actually have a good selection of stuff. So I'll do that. So we've got another hour 15, and I want to make it count. So I don't want to do... I don't know if I want to do the tedious process of doing the Mega Mantis rigging on stream and just, like, sorting through all the pain and chaos. I'm trying to think, what else could I do for fun here? That'll be a little bit fun for you guys. Would you guys be interested in seeing, theoretically, of course... a Mantis on a Halo 3 campaign mission. We're like replacing certain vehicles. Like, what if we did the beginning of the Covenant, but it was literally the Mantis was on there? Like, the Pelican drops you off, you get into a Mantis, and then you just start like tearing stuff up. I feel like that'd be kind of fun. Do Pelican Mantis pick up at some point, maybe? That'd be fun. Yes, blah. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we should do that. I already have a map set up for that. Let me check this out real quick. So I've got tags, Mantis run. It's a little too slow for the Warthog run, I'm afraid. So tags solo. We're gonna go check out 100 Citadel. Yeah, let me 100 Citadel stream, I think is what I called it. Tool, yeah, so let's build this out real quick. Build the map tool. God, I actually have not enough food and too much caffeine. I can't even remember the name. Build structure design. Build structure. What is the name of the command? How do I not remember? That's so weird. I just did it today. Build cache file. So we build cache file levels solo 100 Citadel / 100 Citadel stream. So this is going to take a while. We're going to be here for a little while the mission builds, but this is the one that actually has the Mantis on it. So we literally just got to get in the Mantis, then we can tear stuff up. I think it also has the gaming chair on it, if I'm not mistaken, because I left it there earlier. So we'll keep that for now. This will be fun. We're just gonna chill for a minute while this loads and I guess just vibe. Right now we're still importing animations too. I don't know if either of these are gonna complete in a timely manner because I'm actually running them at the same time. I think what I should do... Yeah, you know what? We're gonna close Mega Mantis for now because this one's gonna take like way too long and we don't have enough time for that. What we should do, I think, is admire that. That's beautiful. You know what's funny? Let me show you guys this. I can give, this is kind of cursed, I can give the Mantis a jump. I don't think I showed you guys yet, but I added like the airborne animations for it. The noise? What? Oh, it comes through stream. Yeah, sorry about that. No ASMR here, only... So... I didn't mean to jump scare any of you. That's a sound that my mic plays for some reason. Because I don't know why it happens, but it happens when I crash a program on my PC manually. I have no control over it. I can't even hear it, by the way. I literally can't hear it. It just comes through my mic. Oh yeah, so sorry about that. Jump velocity 3. Okay, so check this out. I can give the Mantis a jump. It's so cursed. Whee! Woo! It's even got a little animation for jumping too. Badoo. Woo. Andrew, thank you for the $2. Show the AP shade clip I shared before to pass the time. Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. Oh god, wait, let me turn the jump velocity off so that it doesn't get baked into the map. Yeah, let me show that. Absolutely. Where are you at? AP shade turret. Yeah, here we go. I believe this is it. So this is what something similar to what I want to add for a proper anti-air scarab. Hold on, let me switch my tabs over real quick. Turn the volume down a little bit. Is this it? Is the AP shade turrets anti-person? Which one's the anti-personnel? Is it left or right?
No sign of
The Mantis jumps in the leaked Halo 4 Alpha? Ooh, I'd be interested to see what animations they have. Okay, I'm going to assume the red turrets are the anti-personnel. That's kind of what I want, like super fast bolts. A bunch of super fast bolts, that'd be sick. Is it possible to put the ability to run like Sonic on the Mantis? You know, Andy, you're asking the real questions out here that I think we need to know the answers to. And yes, it is, but I would have to make it actually just go super fast in the animations. The Mantis dance. God, I think I gotta eat soon. I'm like burning out, actually. I need to focus my attention on a single task. Just do game speed 10. True! You're so right. Alright. Sonic Speed Mantis. Speed! Faster. Game speed 20. Oh, that's literally as fast as it can go. Okay. Speed boost. We're back. We're chilling. We chilling. Game speed 10. What's up, gamers? Love it. So why doesn't it have longer strides? It should have multiple walk cycles for speed. It does. This is the super slow walk cycle. And then this is the fast walk cycle. You can't really tell. It doesn't look that different, but they are different. One, it like jostles a lot, and the other one, it's kind of a smooth movement. Needs jetpack. No! That's gonna be saved for the Super Mantis. Your mic or something is making some flickering sounds. Ah, that's weird. I don't hear anything on my end. That's really weird. You know what? You know what I really want to do today? I actually need to go out and buy some stuff IRL and run a couple of errands. The only reason I did not do it already today is because I just hopped on really late because I woke up really late. So I think here is what I'm going to do. We're going to get this map built. It looks like it's building slowly but surely. We're going to play a little bit of that, and I think that's going to be what we do for today. And I'm going to do I'm going to do Super Mantis off stream later, or Mega Mantis. That'll be fun. And then I'll keep working on you know what we can do in the meantime? Top tier content, because right now we're building the map so we can play the Mantis on the Mission the Covenant, which will be sick as hell. Bro, the sound, I don't hear anything. Can some of you guys tell me what it sounds like? Is it just you? I'm not hearing anything on my end. Maybe it's my mic? I hear nothing. I think it's you, dude. I think you're actually just, Grant, I think I'm just playing on your PC and you're actually thinking it's me. My CPU's not even going crazy or anything. I have no idea. A split-second loud pop that comes every few minutes. I don't know. I believe you. I don't know. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. And if it's really bad, let me know. But otherwise, it's like, it is what it is, you know? Going to do a little bit of physics model work on the reach piece that we almost added in today. We can just do this while we're waiting. I know, incredible. It's really just the most entertaining work, but you know, it's got to be done. I'm just going to like straight up delete that piece. I just, oh, never mind. I'm not going to straight up delete that piece. Alright, this looks pretty good. Let's get Scale Z. This is actually going to be good progress. I might be able to like import this piece by tonight. This is definitely one of my favorite buildings too. When I was doing Extinction for a while, this ended up being like one of the best pieces on the entire map. People ended up using it a lot, which is super, like it made me really happy that there was a piece that people used all the time. Let's put you there. Put you there. And then we move you up like that. Looking good. Looking good. Shrink. Scale Z. Andrew Vendolst with the $2. Game speed 10 plus Mantis equals time to leave them all behind. For me, it's more like, haha, chili dogs, haha. This is most of the physics model done. Actually looking pretty good. But thank you for the 2, Andrew. All right, let's see where we at. Our map is getting close to finishing, I think. Almost, not quite. Smide, that's a good point. What they say. Check the Banshee exit animation. I think it plays the hood opening animation while the exit animation is playing, if memory serves me right. You might be right. Let me get in a Banshee and get out. Maybe that's something. Maybe 343 just didn't even think of whatever that solution is. Let's find out. You get in, it plays. You get out. You're right, it plays instantly. Okay, the reason that that happens, I might not actually be able to use. Let me see. There's because I had to use a hacky fix to make the in and out animations even work on the Mantis. So let's see. If the power down time is set to 0 on the Banshee, I won't be able to use this fix, unfortunately. Yeah, power down is 0.1 seconds. Damn it. I will not be able to use that fix, unfortunately. The reason it works on the Banshee is because the exiting animation plays on like really fast on a 0.1 second animation. Boom. It triggers instantly after 0.1 seconds. But I'm not using that for the, I'm using the power down in a different way for the Mantis to make it work. So while it powers up and down, the animation plays. I don't know, maybe I'll look at it, because this is actually an overlay animation instead of the proper opening and closing animation. I had to do a little bit of witchcraft to make that work. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. We are, getting very close to finishing our map here. Looks good. Streaming tags. It should be just like a minute or two more, I think. Get ready. We're going to stomp a whole bunch of coveys. Whole lot of them. Wait a minute. I'm actually dumb, aren't I? Do mission scripts run on Halo 3 tag test? Hold up. Hold the phone. If mission scripts actually run, then I don't even need to build the map. Is it possible to make the Halo 2 Scarab teabag? Anything is possible, Hybern, if you put your mind to it. Yes, they run on tag test with full mission scripts. Damn it. I should have known. Should have known. I mean, it's going to be good to actually have it in game with full working sounds, but with my semi-working sounds in tag test, I'd be happy with that. Don't have to spend all this time waiting on shit. Like, hell no. Look, I'm going to be honest with all you guys in chat right now. When you guys say, do this and do that in the chat, it makes me not want to do it. Alright, let's see if we load it up. If it loads and works with scripts on here, we're good. Also, I built the map anyway, so this is kind of a useless test, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Destructible building models. Oof, oof. That actually does sound really good, though. Like, if you guys have suggestions and you're like, have you considered this? Have you considered that? Like, what about this? But when you guys are just like, do this. I get this in my Twitter replies too. It's like, every time I see it, I'm like, I don't think I will, actually. People are just like, hey, Modern Man, do this. I'm like, who the fuck are you? What the fuck? What do you mean, do this? Who are you? I'm just like, I'm just doing what I want to do out here. If you have a cool suggestion and you're like, hey, yeah, actually, I like this. Have you considered doing this? Is this possible? I'd be interested in seeing you do this. But like, people are just like, I don't know, what's a pop? I don't know. People just ask random shit all the time. They don't even ask though. If you ask and you're like, you're asking me, now that's a very different story. But to be like, I need you to do this right now. You're gonna do this. Do this now. I'm just like, now I don't want to do that. And I might have wanted to do it before. Hey, modern man. Put Halo Infinite campaign into Halo 3. Thanks. See now this is what you've done, Jacob. I was gonna put the whole Halo Infinite campaign. I was gonna backport it and upgrade the entire Halo 3 engine, but now I'm just not going to. All right. Now, just because you said that, I won't put all of Halo Infinite into Halo 3, and it's all your fault. We're still loading. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rejected Shotgun. You can call me Drake. And we are still loading. We're still loading, everybody! Did you mod 360 at all or only PC? Only PC. I've only ever modded PC stuff. Never had a JTAG Xbox, never had any mod chips or anything like that. Unfortunately, I always wished I did as a kid. I would have killed for a modded Xbox to, you know, use custom XEX on the Xbox and make it all work. I researched it all. Did as much as I could, but I was never able to get my hands on one because I was too young. Straight up is what it was. Just too young. Andrew Van Dost. Make Mantis do default Gmod dance. Also DMs. How dare you. How dare you? Oh my god, oh wait. Debug. Hide all error geometry. And events display.
Commander,
why is tag test laggy?
lost my wingman and our only hog. Over.
Oh, it's also extremely loud. Hold on. Yeah, tag test is laggy, which means I close Alpine Sandbox. Trying to save a little bit of resource here. Let's see if we can make tag test a little bit less laggy. What else can we do? The pause menu doesn't work. That's interesting. I'm gonna volume mix real quick because holy shit, tag test is really loud. Alright. Let's tear some shit up. I think. Oh yeah. There it is. There it is. Get away from my Mantis, you freaks. Mine. Here we go. Now we're talking. Yeah. Wanna stomp on a grunt. Get back here. Get back here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Easy. God, those rockets are so OP. Sure, they are with the 2. A modern man. Banished rat? Yeah, I think I'll add the banished rat, but only because you asked. Yeah! Holy shit, that destroyed everything. That was insane. Goodbye, brute. Get stepped on, idiot. Whoa! Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Boom! I stomp on you again! Oh, I accidentally stomped. I'm so sorry. Oh, how'd that happen? That's crazy. That was weird. The Covenant NPCs have experienced this level millions of times before, but you broke their reality by adding the Mantis, and all they could do was stare in awe. They didn't know what the hell to do. Ooh, is that the updated Pelican textures? God damn, looking good. Looking good. Straight out of ODST. Spicy. I guess now we have to slowly meander our way over here. I know what to do about this. Chili dogs. Wait, what? The cheats not work? I didn't press enter, I think. 10. Speed boost! skipping the entire section by going sonic speeds. Hell yeah. I'm so fucking fast though. God damn. I'll go back to game speed 1 here. Where'd that ghost go? Ow, bruh. Get back here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Step on you. I will straight up step on you. Stop speed. Why is it running? It's doing it. What is it? Mantis would be good for an urban level. That would be fun. Oh, I stomped on it. That was very satisfying. This ghost is going to stray from me. I'm going to stomp directly on it. Ooh, doesn't feel very good, does it? Boom! Come back here. What are you doing? What are you doing? I dare you. I dare you. Ooh, that didn't feel good either. How are you? How's it surviving that? It's getting so lucky. I just want to step on the little ghost. Please. Please. I don't know if it's coming back. Oh, one more strafe run. One more. Alright. I'm done playing around. Game speed 10. Let's go. Oh. Oh. Let's go, baby.
Third tower in sight.
Speed. Capital ship firing. Excuse me. Is the capital ship firing? Is that a thing that happens? Oh my god. Wait, what? I just noticed that. It said in the little heads up thing, it says capital ship firing. Look at it. It's actually, I noticed it had a firing marker on that model a long time ago, but I never realized. I would have never noticed. As you walk through here, the capital ship in the sky starts firing bolts out of the very front of it. It's really hard to see. Maybe we can see it better if we go up front. Yeah, look, it's firing giant bolts. They look really unfinished too. Like they don't have very good animation. Did you guys know that? Has anyone ever noticed that on this level, at this specific point, the capital ship begins firing bolts? What? That's so weird. Or maybe it doesn't start here. Never mind, I'm wrong. It doesn't just start here. It just does it the whole time, I guess. That's so weird. I've never once noticed that. I played this level like a bajillion times. Localized entirely on this level? Yeah. I noticed, huh, I guess it's just something I've never noticed. Alright. We're chilling now. Let's see. This is an interesting thing. I'm on the ARK in a Mantis. God, it's beautiful here. Why does it look like so much more lush than I'm used to? Is there like more grass rendered in here? Maybe it's just been that long since I've played this mission. It just seems like there's a ton of foliage that normally I don't see. Alright, time to go off the cliff. The cliff, not cliff. Woo! Boom! Damn, I'm literally playing on easy. That sucks. Should have upped the difficulty to like legendary. Oh, loading? We're loading? I stomp on you. These guys do a bunch of strafe runs. I just want to step on them. Come back here. Come here now. I will step on you. Oh my god, they rammed into me and did a lot of collision damage. What the hell? Alright, I'm not messing around anymore. I was just trying to play for the stomps. I will destroy everything now. I'm literally a walking hornet right now. It's really OP.
Chief, you've got to offline that tower.
Yeah, baby! I'm coming. You best watch out.
Get inside that tower. Take it down.
Hoo-yah! Oh, ow. Oh, looks like the Pelican came by and dropped off some weapons. I guess this is the final part here. If I'm lucky, if I went through this next part of the mission and came back out, then I'd have the Mantis and I'd be able to use it again. I don't know if it'll save, though. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, cool. That's it, though. That's the whole part. We did this part of the mission, the Covenant. Also, the music's playing. That's interesting. Hell yeah. That's cool. Andrew Van Dulce with the $5. Thoughts on Infinite Sentinels? Really love the increased depth and variety they received, especially the gun carriage ones with scavenge shock rifles. Yeah, I thought Infinite Sentinels were the best Sentinels in the entire series. Like, gameplay-wise and even visually, they looked fantastic. Infinite Sentinels knocked it out of the park. In fact, if there's one thing I'd say that Infinite did better than any of the Halo games, it was definitely Forerunner stuff. Forerunner architecture, Forerunner enemies, all of everything that people hated about 343's Forerunner design was completely rectified, and I think they actually did Forerunner everything better than even Bungie did. I mean, I know that they were inspired by Bungie a lot more this time around with Infinite, but even still, I think they outdid Bungie at their own game. They did a really good job. Stomp. Boom. Boom. So satisfying. All right, it is now 8:16 my time over here in the Central Time Zone. I absolutely need to go take care of some last-minute errands tonight because, like I said, I woke up a bit early, so I'm going to end stream a little bit earlier than usual. We're at like 2 hours 45 minutes on today's stream, so excuse me, I'm stretching. I'm gonna go take care of some stuff. I'm gonna go get some nice stuff for my kitty cat. I'm gonna get some nice stuff for me, and I'm gonna have a pretty chill night. I'm gonna keep working on this, probably get some Mega Mantis progress when I get home. If you want to see what I'm up to with the Mega Mantis, if I make any good progress tonight, I will post it on Twitter. So follow me on Twitter at RejectedShotgun if you are interested in seeing that. I posted Mantis stuff yesterday before I even started stream today, so people already kind of knew what was up. I do hope you enjoyed the stream. I want to say, of course, thank you to everybody who gave super chats today. It was very generous. You make these viable. Like, all of you super chatting make it viable for me to be streaming all the time, hanging out and doing mods on stream for all of you to enjoy in this whole community. Thank you just for being here, for the chats and hanging out with me, your suggestions and stuff. I had a good time today. Today has been a really fun stream. I had a good time. But anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night or day for all you Europeans out there. I don't really know time zones. Anyhow, have a wonderful one, everybody. Tune in next time for more Ultimate Forge mod progress, more vehicles, more everything. Join the Discord. The mod will be out soon. Goodbye.